table because we do have a special guest here, Joe McBride. So, without further ado, please welcome author, screenwriter, and professor of film at the School of Cinema at San Francisco State, and someone who's been intimately involved with The Other Side of the Wind since its first stage shooting in the early 1970s. Please welcome Joe McBride.
Exciting for me. I've seen this film 4 times in its final state, but never with a regular audience. So this was kind of our dream of everybody who worked on this film, that we would one day. One of the camera guys told me, "I won't believe this film until I sit down, buy a ticket, and the film pops up on the screen. I won't believe it's real." I'm wearing a button here. You may not be able to see it. It says VISTOW, V-I-S-T-O-W. That means Volunteers in Service to Orson Welles. And that's what we are, the hardcore people who worked in this film for 48 years. We didn't get paid much and worked 18-hour days. Welles was the hardest working guy of them all. We had a very young crew. The cast was mostly older people. I'm one of the few survivors because I was 23 when this started. So you'll get to see me as a 23-year-old guy. It's quite amusing for me, but see what you think. It's rare to see this film in 35mm. It's a special treat. It was a Walter Mitty kind of experience for me to be in this film because I was a young writer from Wisconsin, kind of green. My first week in Hollywood, I met John Ford, John Renoir, Orson Welles, my 3 favorite directors, and Peter Bogdanovich, who put me in this film, who recommended me. And I thought every week in Hollywood would be like that. I didn't realize this was the pinnacle. By the end of the week I was acting for Orson Welles. I'd never acted before unless you count being altar boy, which is kind of a form of rock or song-like acting where you don't have expressions and you back to the audience and you're speaking Latin, you know. But in this one, I play a young critic who follows John Huston around, who's this aging director who's trying to make a comeback into new Hollywood. So Welles is capturing an important moment in film history when the old studios were crumbling and new people were taking over. And he thought when he came back from political exile in Europe, he had been blacklisted, he thought he had a chance to make some films, that were freer than they had been. He found that they weren't interested in him because he had too much of a track record. And these young guys were able to get $1 million or $2 million precisely because they didn't have a track record, and he felt kind of angry about that. So it's an angry film about the old and new Hollywood, and the whole system is collapsing. And we see the result today, and how bad American cinema has become. But this is where it all kind of went to hell. And John Huston is fantastic. It's one of the few films he plays the lead role in, and Welles really handled it wonderfully. He's a legend in his own right. A very kind of guarded actor, but Welles broke down his inhibitions. It was fascinating to watch him do that. He was his peers who had to be really diplomatic. Welles is a really great director of actors. And he got Huston to expose feelings and raw emotion that you've never seen from him before. I would just say a couple things. To see it in 35 is a real treat. This is unusual. It's a Netflix film. We have to give them great credit. I tried for years to get everybody in Hollywood. We showed this film to Spielberg and Lucas and Eastwood and Oliver Stone and every studio in town. Nobody wanted to do it except Showtime. I had the idea of going to a cable network, which was kind of radical back in the 90s. And they tried to do it, and they couldn't get it done. The legal rights were just incredibly complicated, and the financial problems, and then had political issues because the Shah of Iran's brother-in-law helped finance the film, and the Ayatollah took over and tried to confiscate the film. It was, as John Huston said, it was about as desperate a situation as the film could ever get into. So for years we thought this might never happen. So it's kind of, it really is a miracle that this got finished. And Showtime deserves tremendous credit because they stepped in and gave a kind of blank check to the producers, Frank Marshall, Bill Gamprinta, and Peter Bogdanovich, executive producer. They got this thing done. Tremendous odds and a tremendous feat of technical resuscitation. There's a documentary called Final Cut for Orson, 40 years in the making on Netflix, and there's another one called They'll Love Me When I'm Dead. The Final Cut tells you about the post-production, which is fascinating, and the other one is about the checkered history of the film. And they did an amazing job. I would just say I really miss Gary Graber, who is the cameraman in this film, who did a wonderful job. He literally gave his life to this film. And he was with Orson the last 15 years of his life. This is not Orson's final film, as the publicity claims. He finished shooting in 1976, restarted in 1970. He kept shooting films for 9 more years, and there are other Welles films that haven't come out or have been partly seen. But this was a major testament film for him about Hollywood and his craft and what the movies mean and what's the point of it all. And it's a tragic film, but very funny at the same time. And he was, I'll just say, I don't want to say too much about the film, let you experience it for yourself, but he was trying a radical experiment with narrative. He was always doing something new. And Welles confounded critics when his films came out, always got kind of baffled reviews. This one has gotten pretty good reviews, but a lot of them don't know what to make of it because it's unlike any other Welles film. But Welles didn't want to repeat himself. He didn't see the need to make another Citizen Kane or whatever. And he was striking out in all kinds of new directions, responding to the times. And it's a period piece. If today you did this film like Tarantino's making a film of this period, it would cost me $150 million, but this was a low-budget guerrilla film with a young crew. And Gary Graber did the camera work. Bob Morawski did the editing. He came in, he's a middle-aged guy, and he finished the editing in the style that Welles established. Welles edited 42 minutes of it and kind of set the tone. But Bob had a tremendous job, 100 hours of footage, and the footage survived in Paris lab. It's amazing, it looks so beautiful. But they had trouble locating certain scenes, and they found it all. He had shot it all. ILM did a few special effect shots. Like I'm in the semi-final scene, which I didn't even do, because Peter Bogdanovich and I were playing 2 critics at the beginning, and then he was recast as the director. So he was, at the end of the film, he's sitting there, I won't tell you what he's doing, but I said this is, I was a consultant in the film, I said, you know, this is out of place, because he's also at the drive-in theater. And I said, maybe put somebody else's head on his body, and so they put my head on his body. I didn't expect that, but it's a treat. And ILM did this great job. I even have 5 o'clock shadow on my face. I don't know. But I'm wearing Peter's clothes. I don't know if it doesn't, nobody notices it, but I'm holding a tape recorder with John Huston talking. And Welles let me write my dialogue with him. It was before every scene he would talk to me for like an hour and say, "What would you say about to this guy?" And then I would throw out some ideas, and the ones that he thought were funny or strange, he would elaborate on, and then he would write them up. But Bob did an amazing job of making these 2 narratives come together. There's a film within the film that shows you the psyche of the old director. And then there's a party sequence, which is all the younger people in Hollywood and media kind of surrounding this guy. Welles told me it's partly the story about the media swallow up a celebrity and kind of help destroy him. Welles was always a critic of the media from way back to War of the Worlds and Citizen Kane. And he dealt with great flawed men, great figures who have terrible flaws, tragic flaws, and this guy's like a poster boy for Me Too movement. I think it's funny that it comes out now because he sort of represents everything that's wrong with the male gender. And Welles was attacking He-Man. He said it's an attack on macho behavior, and it's sort of modeled on Ernest Hemingway and other macho characters who Welles admired their art, but he didn't admire their personal behavior. And so he's attacking that whole lifestyle. And it's been misunderstood by certain critics, but let's see what you think. And have a good time and enjoy the film.